Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I'm super grateful to have you. And if you are returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. We're just going to go ahead and jump into a reading today, my friends, because I have recently been inspired to do so. Also, the time between the 7-7 portal and the 8-8 portal is like the most powerful time for me. So I absolutely love being in this energy. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what's in this reading. I don't know where it's going. I'm just going to let Spirit guide me for the message. So we'll figure it out together. Okay, so if you guys are new here, this is a general collective reading, which means that there is a message for you in here, but there's also a lot of stuff for a whole lot of people. So take what resonates and leave the rest for the next person. Be kind to each other in the comments. Thank you. And also, pre-order link for my new Mac Miller Tarot deck is down in the description. I have 10 discounted pre-orders, sold one, so we're down to 9. Go check that out if you'd like. I will be using that deck in this reading as well. And I got a whole lot of decks over here because I don't know where this is going. So, Spirit, if you'd be so kind, please help me open this reading up with some overall energy, please. We're splitting cards today. I don't ever do that. Oh, first one out is the Star. Second one out is Temperance. And the third one out is the Devil. I'll show those to you. Don't worry about it. Let me shuffle it one more time for a bottom card. You know, it's going to be a good reading when the Star is at the front. Hierophant jumped out. First one and only one to jump out, so he's going to stay out. And new bottom of the deck, Strength card. So, let's talk about it. I'm just going to give you first, like, my first impressions of these cards, and we'll clarify, okay? So, what I'm getting here with the Star card and the Temperance card together is that you are learning this newfound patience for your healing journey and your current search for hope. It doesn't feel like a battle for hope. It's more like a longing that I'm getting off of that card. You see how this card has the hands at the bottom. I'm really seeing like a longing for this Star moment, right? The moment after the Tower where everything's starting to like settle and you're starting to like put things back together and start to look forward to the future. And with the Temperance card, you're realizing that in this time it's that middle path part of Temperance where you're realizing that your hothead or your big emotions aren't going to be getting you anywhere right now. So you have to learn to sit with yourself in meditation and follow the way of Spirit at this moment. Death card next to that with the Hierophant that jumped out. So Temperance and Death with each other is just showing that your patience is paying off in this sense of rebirth. And Hierophant jumping out at that is you're finally listening to yourself. I have been getting a lot recently in readings that there's like this overarching theme of like you're not listening. And it's not necessarily that you're not listening to your guides, right? It's more that you're not listening to yourself right now. So there's something that you just came across, like probably in the last 24, 48 hours that was a really big catalyst for you to completely change your mindset on something. And it's something big that's really leading you towards being back on the path of heading towards your purpose. Strength card at the bottom, there's an overarching theme here of needing to get in touch with oneself. You look at the Strength card. This one here has hands above her head, reaching to spirit, hands on her head, hands on her heart, right? You know that a lot of readers, we talk about reading through our heart, but we also read through our crown, right? The crown has to be activated in order to receive that connection to spirit. So here, this is, to me, feeling more like an intimate connection with oneself, not only in the aspects of Leo of like confidence and actual strength and vigor and perseverance, but also in the ways of like being attracted to who you are and actually attracted to your life. And I know that that sounds funny, like I don't mean like sexually attracted to yourself, whatever floats your boat, but I just mean like actually really genuinely inside and out loving every part of yourself and being able to hype yourself up like one of your girls, just being a good friend and a good mother to yourself, being, you know, being vulnerable and intimate with yourself. Like, I don't know any other way to explain that without like going off on the craziest tangent. So what I'm going to do here, I did actually intentionally pull a couple of decks. So I have a femme deck, I have a femme deck, a mask deck, a spirit deck, and a random clarification deck, which is my objective deck. It's my mean deck. So that one I know will tell me if the reading is fabricated bullshit or not, basically. So let's go ahead and start with the mask side, because on my end, that's the easiest to read for. No offense, just is. So let's go ahead and crack out Mac. Spirit, help me clarify this energy. Excuse me. Help me clarify this energy for the masculine, please. Divine masculine. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Parental Advisory. My deck has hip-hop images in it. Alright, clarify the star card here for the mask, please. Star card for the mask. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, he's ready to go. I've been warming this deck up since I got it. Strength card at the bottom again. Ooh, chills. Okay, wow. Star card for the masculine is clarified by the Justice card, the King of Swords, the Magus, and the Six of Swords reversed. So here I'm getting a balancing of energies for the masculine here in this moment after things have just kind of changed. Something might have been rattled in your world. You know, everybody's going through big transformation right now, so that is like the most general thing to say about balancing of energies. But since we're talking about in relation to the star card, that's, you know, the moment after the tower, chronologically, and we're also talking about kickstarting a healing journey here. So whether that is a reawakening or an awakening for the divine masculine, either which way, it's balancing energies, which means that it's putting you back on your path. You're getting out of like a karmic situation, which could be basically anything, right? Could be a shitty job or like a living situation, doesn't necessarily have to be a karmic relationship. King of Swords with the Magus, you're learning to stand up for yourself. Simply put, King of Swords is like that pensive king, right? He, in the Light Seers, he sits on the mountain with all of his little animal friends, right? And here in my deck, it's just, you know, Mac with a guitar, unfazed, right? That is the King of Swords energy to me. It's just unfazed, pensive, planning, calculated. And for that to come out with the Magus, there's a reason for that calculation. It's not being put there for manipulation or something dumb like a teenage boy would use this energy for. But for the Divine Mask, in this sense, it's being used towards something to help make manifest whatever it is the divine mask is moving towards at the moment. Six of Swords reversed. They're learning that situation that seemed rough isn't so bad. And they're just realizing that they do have this newfound sense of self in anything that they're doing, in anything that they're thinking and speaking. It just feels like the mask is getting more in touch with themselves, with their emotions, whether that be that they've found somebody that they connect with on a deep level, or that they have done something to make themselves proud of themselves, right? And boosted their confidence a little bit. I chucked one of my cards across the floor. Hold on. Okay, that was the Temperance card. So, the Temperance card flying off, I want to know why. Stop. You know what flew out? Temperance card reversed. So, the masculines are not doing so hot with their temperance, but are we surprised? Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups. Let me make that clear. The divine masculine are fully aware of the fact that they are warriors, right? They know that they fight and they protect and they do what they need to when they need to. But when it comes to being in touch with their emotional side, or being in touch with their vulnerability and their intimacy in their life, it just feels like that's something that's catching up to them right now, where they're used to hiding behind this wall and Spirit saying, hey, you have a job. So Knight of Cups, it's coming in the form of love. Spirit wants to show the divine masculine that if there is any way that you're going to learn this lesson, it's going to be through love. So whether that means that the divine masculine is committing to something they're already in and, going all in, or whether that means that they're, finding someone or opening up to being back out there, something like that. It feels like there's a yearning, again, from the Star card, there's a yearning here of the divine masculine wanting to rejoin the world, like the community, the world, like a tribe. It just feels like wanting to be a part of the feeling of love again, not necessarily romantic love, but love in all forms. It feels like the divine masculine is waking up to that. I want to see what this Death card is about for you. Thank you. Death card for the divine mask. Thank you. One more. Death card for the divine mask, please. Wow, I've never seen that. Thank you. I've never seen that in that card before. So I'm just staring at this card. I've had these cards for a long time, mind you. And there's always something new that jumps out to me about them. And right here what I'm seeing is this arm holding down this other arm. See? That's impactful. Especially considering what the divine mask has recently gone through. And also, it could be in part of the feminines that they're connecting with, right? It could be that this is some type of healing relationship for the mask, and they're starting to unpack some things that have been left behind in the attic, you know what I mean? So, to clarify the Death card, we have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, divine masculine's going through a period right now of studying. I like to call it a season of study. I feel like everybody goes through this in your year cycle. I feel like everybody goes through their season of study where they kind of want to just lock down, read, learn something, try something new, things like that. Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, working on something. It feels like something that they had worked on in the past might be starting to knock on their door and be like, hey, do you want to pick this back up? Do you want to reevaluate this? I did get that in a recent reading for someone as well, 2 days ago, Lovers and the King of Wands reversed. In the sense of clarifying death, this is like the plainest day image of ego death due to a relationship. Divine Masculine learned a lesson. They learned a hard lesson. It fucking hurt and it knocked them on their ass, but it woke them up. And whether they're with that person still or not, that even, again, if it was a partner, if it was someone they lived with, if it was a family member, it doesn't matter. Either way, they learned something from a recent relationship, which is why they're seeking love again. Seeking love in their life, seeking the love energy, right? Not necessarily seeking a relationship, seeking love energy, because they're starting to realize that whatever they're seeking from a partner, they also have to find within themselves. And it feels like I've noticed lately, as of this past year, the Divine Masculines are waking up to their abilities to vibrate higher and to be in touch with themselves and their intuition and their connection to spirit. And it's absolutely fascinating to see. Clarifying the Hierophant. I feel like I did just clarify the Hierophant. What's this? Thank you. What's this Hierophant for the Divine Mask, please? Thank you. One more. Bruh. I'm gonna set that aside for a second. Like a giant pile of them fell out. So, to clarify the Hierophant, I got the Two of Wands reversed, High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. High Priestess clarifying a Hierophant. Okay, so Two of Wands reversed. I've been getting this a lot in literally every reading I've had recently. It's just this sense of, whether you believe it or not, a lot of people like to believe that the Capricorn full moon, this one that we had since it was the second in a year, in close proximity to another Capricorn full moon, is that it was a big full moon for change and transformation and just like finally being able to take a new type of responsibility into your hands, right? And so Two of Wands reversed is just saying that this is something that you've actually known. Two of Wands reversed, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, like you've known. You've known. Okay, we're clarifying the Hierophant for the masculines. You masculines have known that you can tap into your intuitive energy, that you can tap into the divine realm and your higher self and all of these things, but I don't know why all of a sudden you are finally accepting it, but I'm glad you are. Thank you. Welcome. And I have to look at this giant pile of cards that fell out with that. It was like a chunk of them. 2, 4, 6. I have to know. 4 of Wands at the bottom. I know what that's about, but let me make sure. Hierophant reversed. To clarify a Hierophant with the High Priestess. That's interesting. 6 of Wands. 9 of Cups. 6 of Cups reversed. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. Oh. I don't usually like digging in the masculine energy, but this is interesting. You hit some kind of goal. You had some kind of manifestation come to you, and you thought that like that was the end of the road. You thought like that was the goal, was being able to make a manifestation come to you. But that's not the goal. That's practice. And that's literally like training for how you're supposed to be living your life. So you got that manifestation and you stopped whatever you were doing, and Spirit's like, hello, keep going. What are you doing? Because yeah, it was a victory, but it was a tiny victory. That's not it. That's not where we're going. That's not the point of the whole thing, right? Spirit's trying to send you signs to be like, get back on board with the mission, you know? Like, you can't just use this for like a one-time thing. It's not a genie in a bottle. You don't just get a wish, you got to work for it, you know? And I'm not just going to grant you another wish. You're going to work harder for the next one because you bailed on me after the first one, right? So 9 of Cups with the 6 of Cups reversed, this is saying that you might be releasing something from your past and finding that it just makes you really fucking happy, right? Maybe, again, because of the obvious, it could be a relationship, 6 of Cups card, but it could also be like a childhood friend, family, somebody that was just like dragging you down, right? But again, there's, like, you woke up different. I said that in a recent reading, like, you woke up different. I just keep getting that energy of you woke up different. And like the next day after you started making changes, you started making cuts, you started making decisions, you started like doing all of these things that you've been putting off, and it just feels like you just woke up with like a giant hit of adrenaline or something. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. You are doing a little bit of overworking to keep yourself from thinking, but it's only because you're getting in touch with, it's only because you're getting in touch with your thoughts and your emotions and your connection with spirit, especially if you are somebody who is in the spiritual practice, right? You're getting in touch with your connection with spirit, which means you are like an open channel all the time, which means these thoughts never end because they are messages, right? They're messages, they're lessons, they're guidance. They never end. You don't get to turn those off. So, you know, sometimes masculine energies like to do busy work to keep themselves busy, to keep their brains in their hands busy, right? It's just like something they were taught. It could be something anyone was taught, but it happens a lot in the masculine energy of like, oh, I'm feeling I need to go do some yard work. You know what I mean? Like, I have feelings, let me go paint the house. It just is, again, energy has no gender. It just is. So I'm just going to get one last quick read on the Strength card. Strength card for the Divine Masks. Sorry, I have a cough. I'm trying so hard not to cough because then I have cuts and I don't like having cuts in my readings. But I'm fighting a cough real hard right now. Okay. I pulled 1, 2, 3 cards. Guess what I got? Emperor reversed. 3 of Swords. 6 of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Strength card for the masculines. You're not feeling like a boss right now. Again, it could be because right now you are getting in touch with your emotions, you're getting in touch with your intuition, you are getting in touch with your spirituality, and it's a little foreign to you. You don't feel like yourself. You don't feel like that big crazy boss that was running the streets as a crazy teenager, right? You're dealing with some kind of heartbreak from the moving on of a situation or lack thereof, but this is a lesson that is intended to teach you your own fortitude. So it's just kind of the overarching theme there for that one in the masculine energy, is that the masculines are feeling a little touchy at the moment, which is fine. Everybody goes through it. But I want to go ahead and switch over to the feminine side and see what's going on for the femmes right now. And then we will get abridging energies from the spirit deck. Alright. Divine Femme, please. Yeah, ooh, Strength card. Full card. Empress reversed. Interesting. But I know why. Quick shuffle for a new bottom. Okay. Tower reverse. There it is. Remember, that star card was all over the male, all over the masculine side. There's the tower. There it is. The masculines were also dealing with the moving away of a situation from a certain energy. I'm just saying that's how the cards tell it. I'm not saying it's a relationship. But let's go ahead and get the feminine deck. Alright, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify this strength card for the femmes, please. Thank you. First impression, same lesson applies to the femmes. Current overarching theme of newfound confidence and passion in the energy. Clarifying the strength card for the femmes is the Five of Cups, the World Reverse, and Temperance. Wow! Did everybody break up over the summer or something? Five of Cups and the World Reverse. That feels like you lost something. Or you feel like you lost something. You're grieving about losing something very big. And you think that the only thing you can do is just wait it out. Where's the strength card, please? Open up the strength card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Girlies. Six of Wands upright. Star reversed. Six of Cups reversed. You are also dealing with something from the past. Wasn't the Six of Cups also reversed for the masculines? There's... You got this like bittersweet type of satisfaction out of something right now. So you might have like left a shitty job or something because you were like, I finally told myself that I would. And then you got out and you realized like, well, damn, wasn't as green as I thought it was on the other side, right? And a little disappointed there. And it got you like feeling in your feels a little bit about what you just left behind. Again, put it where it resonates. Five of Swords reversed. It is causing a lot of internal conflict. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I go back? Do I keep moving forward? Do I take a new path altogether? That's where the strength is coming in here. You're calling on your strength that you know that you have as a woman, that you know that you have as a mother, that you know that you have as a feminine energy. You're pulling on that collective strength to move you right now because you don't feel like you're moving your own feet. You don't feel like yourself right now. You feel like a shell, like you're just moving because you have to, because the world keeps turning, but it's not really you pushing yourself forward right now. It's spirit pulling your feet one by one, and you're really trying to start something off on a new foot, but it's got you feeling not like yourself, not feeling your best. And that could be where this like overcompensation of lust is also coming from. I do get that more on the feminine side than on the masculine side at the moment regarding that strength. The strength for the men was more of a tool. For the women, it feels consumptive, like the fire just takes over everything. Clarify the full card for me, please. Full card for the feminines. What are we starting over? What are the feminines starting over? What do the feminines need to start over? Thank you. I know. Clarify for the people. Thank you. One more. Hanged Man, I said when that fell out, because this is saying that you need to start over with your connection to yourself. This isn't to say that you don't have a good connection with yourself. It's just to say that you need to approach it with fresh eyes right now, with with a fresh energy. Take yourself on a date in the astral, you know what I mean? Go sit with yourself at a coffee shop, have a good talk, go put a puzzle together or something. And Nine of Wands with the star reversed, clarifying the Fool. This is saying, again, you also have a wall up towards some kind of healing here. There's something that you were fighting for really hard, and then it feels like when it didn't happen, you just kind of, okay, that seems right. Like retreated into yourself, and that's why we have this Empress reverse, because you're not treating yourself like you're a fucking empress, and that's why you're feeling like you're not a fucking empress right now, because you gotta nurture yourself, mama. Sorry to tell you, everybody can shower you with flowers and gifts and wines and chocolates all day, every day, and just tell you how stunningly beautiful and creative and amazing and smart you are. And if you don't believe it in your heart and in your head, none of that matters. So, I want to clarify this Empress reversed. Why? What happened? What got... Lovers. Damn, in both readings too, in both sides. Okay, clarify for the people. Oh, I have like the biggest possible table and everything still flies off it. That was 2 cards, 3 cards. Oh my gosh, why was this so many cards? Okay. So, to clarify the Lovers, first we have King of Swords reversed and Judgment. Again, this is the feeling of a masculine who got off his butt and walked into an awakening. So that might have left a feminine behind. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords on the other side of Temperance. That's why we're waiting. That's why this is in limbo. Whoa, 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 whoa. King of Swords, Judgment. 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Imagine there's a Temperance card here. Wow, that was 3333 on the timer. Wow. King of Swords over here, Queen of Swords over here, and they're reversed. They're not talking. They're not talking. These are 2 extremely communicative royals here, and they need to talk. They need to communicate. They are overthinkers. They are debaters by nature. They need to talk, and they're not talking. And in the middle of, in the middle of this is literally an awakening. There's an awakening within this connection. It wasn't just on one side or the other, it affected both. Okay. I'm going to be a little nosy. I want to find out what this tower is, since it showed up on the femme side and not the mask side. What happened? What happened? What is this tower? Thank you. I'm struggling. My throat is super dry. The air is dry. My fan is on. I have bronchitis. Okay, so anyways, what fell out for the Tower is the Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. That's a whole lot of waiting, don't you think? Yeah, Six of Swords reversed. There was a wrench that got put in this relationship. Somebody tried to jump and somebody said, hold on. Yeah, Seven of Wands reversed, High Priestess. That's a whole lot of waiting. That's a whole lot of waiting. So either someone said, wait for me while I get my vibe right, or there was something in the material world that somebody said, I need you to wait for. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Someone's working on themselves. Someone said, wait for me. Let me work on myself a little bit more. I want to be the best version of myself for you. And that left someone feeling left out. Like, why can't we work on this together? Alright, I'm going to get Spirit's deck. Put away the overall cards. Okay, Spirit. Anything you want to add to this one? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Tower reversed, leading the reading with the Strength card. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this dichotomy. Bad card, good card. Bad card, good card. Good card, reversed. Bad card, upright. There was always someone who was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. There was always someone who needed more time. There was always someone who wasn't ready. This feels like a karmic connection. It was for character enrichment. I don't think from an omniscient point of view, this is basically saying it wasn't right. The way that I'm seeing it, Tower reverse, Strength card, this is something that should have ended and didn't. And whether that be because of lust or because there was some kind of false sense of connection here. The Seven of Swords reversed, the Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of new beginning that was trying to start off of the back of a past mistake, and it didn't end up as happy as you guys thought it would. King of Cups reversed. This is sucking all the love out of the room, to be quite honest. I want to clarify this King of Cups. King of Cups reverse, Spirit, please. Thank you. Oh, come on, man. There's like a whole table you could just land them on. Of course it would be the only card. King of Cups reversed, clarified by the Magician. Second time the Magician has come out in this reading. First time it was for the masculines. Two of Wands at the bottom. Someone found themselves or found a sense of themselves that they have never known before, and it gave them a sense of overarching power, kind of like, I don't really know who I am right now, so I don't know who to be with you, and I need you to understand that I'm going through a transformation, and I need you to wait patiently while I make a decision. It doesn't feel like it was malicious. Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands. It was for, in one person's eyes, it was for the betterment of the relationship. Yeah, in a person's point of view, it was for the betterment of the relationship. They were feeling a strain on their end. Other person didn't know this, because the other person was having a really good time. They thought that they finally won, right? They finally lucked out. They were finally chosen. They thought, like, it's finally my time, right? And then on the other end of that, the other person was thinking, I think this wasn't right. Two of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. I think this wasn't right. This wasn't right for me and for who I am and for my sense of self and for what I know to be true. And it caused a really heavy burden on them, and that's why they phrased it the way that they phrased it. Although this was a really strong connection, I feel like if this is resonating for you, you guys are still trying to remain friends or be in each other's lives still in some capacity, because there's still a sense of waiting for each other, like we're not going anywhere, but also a sense of I don't want to say sadness, it's a lazy word, but it's all I've got here. It's just like a sense of sadness. Yeah, death. It's a sense of, is this over, or are we getting a fresh start? Again, take it as it resonates. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Just because the Lovers was here so many times, just because I did a Divine Femme, a Divine Mask, the reading could resonate for you in 1,000 different ways, okay? Page of Wands reversed at the bottom. There was no excitement, there was no adventure, there was no fun. Maybe this was for the best, right? Maybe this was for the best. Maybe this was for my growth. Maybe this really was for me. Alright, I'm going to get some advice from my little bully. Little bully, can you give me some advice, please? Ugh. Advice for this connection. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. If you guys in fact are in separation of some sort, Spirit saying do the work that you need to do on yourself. Eight of Cups upright, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reversed, Seven of Pentacles upright, Page of Swords reversed. Do the work on yourself. Focus on what it is you're feeling. Focus on what it is you're moving towards. Don't focus on why you left. Don't focus on sitting there beating yourself up about this or whatever. Focus on whatever it is you are working on at the moment creatively that's going to unlock you and yourself to yourself. You need to get in touch with your higher self, and you need to not be watching them on social media because it's not going to do anything positive for you. King of Pentacles with the Lovers. If you are confident that this relationship is still going to be there when you come back to it, then you have nothing to worry about. However, if you are confident that this was in order to move towards a new type of relationship, then also don't worry about what the other person's feeling. You have residual feelings because you had a relationship, but it's also not your problem if this is really what you're moving towards. Either way, you need to find your own type of stability and your own type of grounding before you try to commit to anything after this situation. Commit to yourself first and focus on your grounding, focus on your work, focus on your untapped potential that you have the ability to grab by the balls while you're in this time by yourself. Nine of Wands reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed. You need to let your guard down, because if you're not in a relationship and you're not in a situation in which you get regular contact with people that you love and who love you, that means you are running low on the supply of love that's coming to you on a regular basis, and we need love like we need water. So if you are coming out of a situation or of a bad job or a bad living situation or whatever it is, drop the guard a little bit, because it's throwing you out of whack. It's taking you out of your element, and it's causing this doubt in your abundance, and you can't afford to have doubt in your abundance when you follow the path of spirit and being a healer and a spirit worker, right? So continue to work on whatever it is that you're doing for the spirit realm, for your spirit work, for yourself, for your healing, for your growth, and everything else will come. You know that you will always be provided for, you know that you will always be safe and protected, and you know that you will always be put on the best path for your highest good. So there's nothing that you need to be worrying about right now, but you feel like you should be worrying about something. So you try to find things to worry about, and Spirit's just saying, knock it off. Just knock it off. There's nothing to worry about. Just focus, okay? Try to close out the chatter around you. That means meditate. And I know humans don't like to hear meditate, but that's the way that you're going to do this and be able to tap into your higher self. You need to be connecting with your higher self right now. I've said that so many times this week in so many readings, it's not even funny. Three of Swords with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You are healing some type of reciprocation wound in terms of family love, whether that be mother issues, father issues, or your dynamic with your kids. You are having some kind of issue in the home right now that is taking a lot of your energy and a lot of your attention towards learning to reevaluate yourself and redirect your energy in a constructive way. So there's been some type of dynamic shift in your household, in your family life, and Spirit's saying that this is completely normal. This is a redirecting energy. This is getting you back on track, because you need to raise your vibration for what's coming next. You are going to be put in the path of a higher manifestation that you have been asking for, that you have been working towards, and Spirit says that you can't get there without raising your vibration. So you might notice that there's a lot of people coming to you to just talk, like old friends or family members. They're not necessarily looking to gossip or looking for conflict, but they just want to talk and they just want to reconnect the way that you used to. And at first you might be a little apprehensive just because of the energy that you're in, but Spirit's saying drop that guard and let people in, because you really need that nurturing energy right now. And if that means confiding in people for the first time in your life, then that means maybe that's a new leg of your journey, and you need to learn to work through that instead of fighting it, because you know that it's just going to continue to put this wrench in your path. Hanged Man, Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed again. Yeah. Simply put, you need to be alone. 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 Do you see that? Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Don't be trying to go to the bars looking for a one-night stand. Don't be trying to pick up girls on Tinder. Don't be wasting time on that right now. If you are freshly out of a relationship, don't be wasting time on that right now. Spirit is saying you have been given a gift of the imposed alone time. You've been given the Hangman tree. I like to call it like spiritual timeout. And Spirit does this when you need it, when you're acting a little crazy, and Spirit can tell. Just like parents are always like, you've had way too much candy today. Why are you running around in circles, slamming your head into the wall? Like, go sit for a minute, crazy. Tower reverse came out again with the Three of Cups. Man, we can't get away from this Tower. Tower reverse, Three of Cups reverse, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, stop burning bridges. It's not the time. We burn bridges in shadow time, and right now we're talking about integration of your light. We're talking about integration of your work and your path forward and your journey. So, you better work, bitch. You better work. It's not time to be worrying. It's not time to be stressing. It's just time to get creative, channel things, have a little fun, move your energy. Six of Wands popped out. Okay. I'm going to get one final tarot card. I know this is moving a little slow, but that's how I read. Final message, Spirit. To close off the reading. Final message. This deck never jumps for me. I always try, every time. Nope. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. I'll leave that for you to decipher. I'm going to get one of these little universe cards. I like these. I like to say that these are little messages from Spirit. Anything else you want to say, Spirit, in actual words, in shiny holographic words? Maybe not. Spirit might have spoken. There we go. Wow. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Can you see that? I can't tell if it's focusing or not. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Speak it into existence. Shed and release. All right. Close up the reading. I like to do this in all my personal readings, and I don't typically do it for my YouTube readings, but I think I'm going to start just because this is out of respect for me, my angels, and my practice specifically. So I'm going to get some angel messages here. The angel messages are actual messages that I do read, so sorry if that bores you, but I always close out my readings by welcoming my angels to the reading. Archangels, I ask that you please give the people a reading for their highest good. Final message to close out this reading, please. Thank you for protecting me, guiding me, and loving me as always, angels. I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Okay. First one out is positivity. Can you see it? There we go. It says, when you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, your words, and actions. This affects others, and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity, and they too will support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, so focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Next card out is generosity. It says, generosity is a quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind, which means that you are happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give yourself freely, openly, and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. At the bottom of the deck, we have mercy. It says, to develop a quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. Be magnanimous, see the good in others, and give them the benefit of the doubt. Open up to compassion, but most of all, access the wisdom within that recognizes the divine in every creature. When you temper your attitude to others with mercy, you offer them grace. You spread much light, joy, and freedom to empower the others to find the good in themselves. Choosing this card may mean that the angels of mercy are offering you a release from your pain or difficulties. Accept it graciously. Thank you, angels, for those messages. I'm truly grateful as always. Alright, kiddos, we're gonna close up the reading. I think that's all I got for you today, and if I were to try to pull any more tarot, I know it's just gonna be the same cards over and over and over. So I gotta learn to say when, right? I do want to say thank you so very much for being here with me in this reading. I'm truly grateful. Thank you for allowing me into your energy, and thank you for sticking around with me. If you guys made it to the end, please give me a big old thumbs up. You know that helps me out so very much. Don't forget the link to pre-order my new Mac Miller tarot deck is down below with this beautiful blue gilding. Ugh, there she is. She is linen cardstock, friends. And of course the links to all of my socials are down there. First of all, if you are not already following me on TikTok, what are you doing? Please go follow me on TikTok. I do post daily over there. Usually I try to repost my TikTok readings to YouTube, but I have fallen behind quite a few times, and there are like chunks of time missing on my like YouTube reading TikTok repost videos because it is just too hard to keep up with how much I post on TikTok. Like I try my very best to repost everything I post on TikTok to Instagram, but again, those get uploaded later and later because once I post it to TikTok, I'm kind of just like, okay, that was it for me. That's my good deed for the day, right? So go follow me on TikTok. That's where I do things. And wherever you are when this video reaches you, I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful day, my friends. And I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Blessed be.